Hi, my name's Jill Curry and I'm an occupational therapist in the Children and Young People's Service here in NHS Lanarkshire. Today's video is on ways to encourage rolling with your baby.
Learning to roll. Babies do this initially by getting their hands to their feet. At around 4 months of age, a baby will reach with both hands and find first their knees and eventually their feet. This is baby gaining a sense of their own body. Babies are agile enough to be able to place their toes into their mouth, and this lifts their bottom up off the surface. This is a first stage towards your baby rolling over from their back to their sides, both right and left. Baby will practice this and repeat the process over and over until they'll be able to roll from their back all the way onto their tummy. In tummy time, babies often roll from their tummy back onto their back before they are able to roll from back to front.
So, hands to feet. This is another stage developmentally for babies. And just to show you before we start, if you are in a comfortable position on a chair or with your back supported, a nice way to do hands to feet with baby can be this position. Babies can get a chance to see their feet and to reach for them. I'm also going to show you how to look at that when they're on the floor. So at about approximately 4 months of age, this is where babies start to explore. Their movements with their hands and their arms are still a bit random, but they start to explore their body. And while they're kicking with their legs, they might get their hands to their knees, but eventually they will get their hands to their feet and bring their feet all the way up to their mouths. If they have bare legs, they'll enjoy feeling their feet and their toes, and they'll actually enjoy if they can suck their own toes. So it's a nice developmental position because from here, babies find it very easy to roll over onto either side. Because their legs are that high and their bottom is off the surface, they can roll over. Eventually, of course, that would lead to your baby rolling completely over from their back onto their front. With rolling, babies usually learn to roll from their tummy to their back first, just because the weight of their head takes them back over onto their back. Rolling is obviously something that's really nice that leads on to helping with sitting up and using their abdominal muscles. So there are other ways to make your baby interested in catching their feet, and these are little socks that come with wrist rattles in a wee kit. As you can see, they're nice bright colours. There's a wee bit of crinkle, so if baby catches them and touches them, they get something interesting, and it means they'll probably practice and go again. So we put these socks onto both feet, and that way when baby starts again to kick and bring their legs up, they can see the little socks and reach for them. You can even get one hand reaching across, or you can get the same hand to the same foot. And the wee butterflies are interesting. They're going to want to explore and find out what they are. So that's another really nice way of babies getting their hands up, their hands to their feet. And I say it can be soothing. It's a bit about finding out about body awareness. And there's lots of other wee things that you can do for this stage.
Ways that you can help baby get their hands to their feet can be making a nest if they're lying on their back, using a rolled up blanket or a towel. This will help them to kick their legs a bit higher and might help them to find their knees and eventually their feet. You can also get kits where you have colourful socks with a little butterfly on them that is nice bright colours and gives the baby motivation and visual stimulation to see the toy and reach for it. Another way to help your baby learn about their body is to do infant massage of their body, their arms and their legs.